Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Falcon Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. The course looks pristine, the crowd is buzzing, and we're glad you've joined us for this exciting day on the course. Let's get down to the first hole. And as we begin our coverage, it appears that there's a bit of a rivalry brewing between our featured player and Lydia Ko. Henny, what's the intel? Take us through the gossip.
Oh, Luke, there's been so much back and forth between our featured player and Lydia Ko in the run-up to today's matchup. There's certainly some tension out here. You could cut it with a knife.
Cheers for that, Henny. That's good intel. I'll be interested to see how this player deals with the talent that is Lydia Ko. This is her third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A 7-footer right here.
She's staring bogey in the face.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. And now onto the par 3 second. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's going along nicely. Currently top 10 on the FedEx Cup.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? 6 feet remaining to the cup. Yeah, tidy way to back up from the bogey. She'll be happy with that. She's currently in a share of 5th. Onto the par 5 third. Tee shot is looking good here. Well, Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game, New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they taper off a little bit. You know, not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle. But then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age, amateur, then professional. And
yeah,
then
she exploded onto the scene.
She exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop-off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? She's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden, she fails and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that, because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back, because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play. But I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
And that will take her to 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the hybrid. This putt is from a long distance. A little bit too much on that putt. This here for a share of second on the leaderboard. That one's come up short. That hole's done. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And hole number 7 is a par 5. Not a bad line, this one.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
That's some good golf right there. How close was that to going down? Lining up the birdie putt here. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And with that, she'll move to 1 under par. She currently finds herself in T2 on the leaderboard.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
That's heading for the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
Hole number 9 is a par 3. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Yeah, that was slightly misjudged. That's a solid par. Just one off the lead after that hole. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Wow, that was just striped. John, you should have a clearer view than us. How's it lying?
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is gonna take some. Precision engineering to get out of this one.
Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt for par here. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Pretty good shot there.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A par putt awaits. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole. That caught the downslope. This should chase out. Handy effort, that one. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Currently a shot off the lead.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This for a birdie.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
And that should secure the par on this one. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th is a par 3. She's found the green on this approach. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Our featured player's rival is currently top 5 on the FedEx Cup points list this season.
Looks like a lovely little draw there. Yeah, nicely played. And back to the play, shall we? Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That's very well judged. Inside the range. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a stroke after that hole, we've arrived at a par 4 hole. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Second shot here on the 14th.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looking nice.
Well, this is an important putt for the tournament here, Rich.
Certainly is. Let's watch it unfold, Luke.
And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
Can she make number 13 lucky? She's got a 13-footer here.
Sitting at -2 for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Hole number 15 is a par 5. Well, this should find the short grass.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Well, this is bold. She looks to be going for the green here. Ooh, that almost went down. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, look at those birdies starting to get on the scorecard. This is great play here, Rich.
Yeah, with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
And she has been able to take sole possession of the lead with that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
It's time now to take a look at Lydia Ko. This one is right down the pipe. And back to the course with the live action. Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
13 feet to the hole.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And that makes her in a share of first. On the tee of the 17th, it's a par 5. That was absolutely murdered. This next one from the beach.
That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
That one's into the drink, folks, I'm sorry to say. She's standing over her fourth shot. Currently tied for the lead. Sadly, she's hit this one into the water, folks. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 18th. Oh, she tagged that one. Well, she's got a chance to win this title. Can she stand up and deliver? Well, that'll work there. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
She has this putt for her par. Ooh. This putt is for a score of 73. And just a short putt to close out the day. Well, that was pretty cool to watch, Henny, no doubt about it. That player and Lydia Ko had a tremendous rivalry, but despite not winning the event, they can say they've taken down the great Lydia Ko.
They can indeed, Luke. And the whole vision of the rivalry for this player was take down Lydia Ko, gain confidence. That is exactly what they've done, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the rest of their career.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.